We finished last week with our final start of the year Mustang Musings assembly. Let's review what we learned.
Last Thursday, we had our final start of the year Mustang Musings assembly. One of the highlights was when we pitted the 7th grade against the 8th grade in a classic game of foursquare. 7th grade walked away with 50 crazy points to 8th grade's 15. Congratulations, 7th graders. On a lighter note, one student has been suspended for beating Mr. Howe. We also had the opportunity to recognize our first Mustangs of the month for this school year. Pua Fafita was recognized for having a great attitude. She is always energetically, happily, and fully involved in whatever activity is part of class for the day. She doesn't let anything get her down, including a sprained ankle, who is a great representation of zero quitting. Marcela Reyes is a hard worker and great role model for her peers. She always has a smile on her face and is willing to face new challenges with a positive attitude. Lona Manas is an outstanding Mustang. She is always eager to share her thinking and is always engaged in the learning that is happening in the classroom. She's a great critical thinker, and she is kind to teachers and to fellow students. Olivia Laughlin has great insight to bring into class discussions. She equally has terrific eye contact. I can count on Olivia to stay focused and help her table peers to stay on task. She is definitely a team player. Thank you, Olivia. Cayona Heola is rocking his Spanish. Keep on progressing, great Cayona. Keith Pierce was the first student I met coming in the first day of school from the parking lot. I said hi and he was very friendly. Turned out he was in my first period class. Every day he's respectful, follows the expectations, and helps out others and me in class, especially when I make a boo-boo. He's a pleasure to have in class. Sebastian Veronica has really matured in the last year. He shows strong leadership skills by behaving appropriately around his peers, turns in his work promptly, and works hard to get the best grade. Sebastian is really turning his life and attitude around. Thanks, Sebastian. We also took a moment to discuss what the STEM crazy expectations look like in the bathroom. To be curious means to check how good you look. To be respectful means to keep your hands, feet, and other objects to yourself, keep it clean, and use appropriate language and volume. To be accountable simply means we go, flush, wash, and leave, and nothing else. We also take care of school property. Zero quitting means we return to class quickly. We spent the bulk of our time discussing the Safe Utah app. Safe Utah is a tool that lets you communicate with a crisis counselor or school staff member any hour of the day for tips about bullying, threats, or even personal problems. The Safe Utah app allows for real-time communication, and the communication is kept confidential. You can use Safe Utah to send a tip about bullying, cyberbullying, threats, violence, or gang activity. You can also use the Safe Utah app for relationship difficulties, depression, anxiety, loss and grief, school problems, drug and alcohol problems, self-harm, suicide, or any life challenge that is concerning you. You can download the Safe Utah app on your iPhone or Android phone. Or you can simply click on the link on our school website to submit a tip online. Thank you for your participation in our 4th Mustang Musings Assembly.
Thanks for those reminders. Students, please make sure you've downloaded the Safe Utah app to your school or that you know how to find the link on the school website.
We got some more Legos in here.
Back here, what measure are we on? And strong, and.
1, 2, 3, 4, stop.
Yeah.
En voz alta. En voz alta. Practica. 1 minuto. Ya amaneció, ya los pajaritos